Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kristen. This is Intentional Living, and today I am filming my first video after getting married, and I'm very excited to film this unstuffing because we have a lot to unstuff. So we're going to start off in our bills binder and just go from there. So rent, I did swap some placeholders because I needed some cash for the wedding. But we are taking out $1,675, and let me grab my calculator because I'm going to need it. So we have 1,600 is right here, and then 50, 70, 80. So we need to put back 5. So what I'm going to do is take out a 20 and grab 5s because we always lack 5s, I feel like. Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20, and we're going to put a 5 back, but I'm going to move this to personal training, so I'll just leave it over here. And rent is all unstuffed for the month of June. My June utilities, we spent $150 on Duke Energy, so that's $150. And then Dominion Energy was $11. Let's do that later. Let's pull out $70 for Google Fiber so I can put back 30. I don't have that either. So let's actually put down 100 and get the $96 for the city of Raleigh. So I need ones. So I'm going to take out a 10 and grab 10 ones. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we need to put 4 of those in here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. And then Dominion Energy I can now take out for $11. And then Google Fiber is 70. So if we take out this, we'll need to put back 30. So I'm just going to break this 50. So we'll put down 50, and then I need to grab 30 back here. So we have 20, 30, 1, 2, and 3, and we're going to put all of this towards personal training. So I'm just going to put that over here. And now utilities is all unstuffed. My phone bill got paid, and that was $67. So 50, 70, 80 minus 67 is $13 left. So we'll do 10, 11, 12, 13. And I need to take 12 of that to PT, personal training. And then this one is going to go towards the $1 challenge. So I'm just going to put that here. Now my phone bill is all unstuffed. Our subscriptions, I always forget what's on Collins Chase credit card because I don't check that because it's set up for auto pay, but that was $10. And then Peacock is $10. So I'll put that back. And then Act Blue is 5. So I'm going to grab 15. And then Apple was 3. So I'm going to grab 2 ones. And we are pulling that. I think I meant to put PT for that. So there is that. But maybe I meant gym. We'll see. So subscriptions is empty. And then for insurance, mine was $108, so 120. So I'm going to put back 12. So 10, 11, and 12, which is going to gym. Maybe I did mean gym, so I'm going to put that in here. Now insurance is empty. And then the gym, yes, I should have added $24. So 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to add that into whatever I have in here. And $50 was one of my gym memberships, so I'll put back 100 and grab a 50. And then $24 on small groups, so that's 24. And then when I went to the Outer Banks for my wedding, I joined a gym for a week, and that was $70. So that will go down, and now gym is empty. And then personal training, we did not spend any yet. I'm getting charged for that in July, but I'm adding this money here. So I have 10, 20, 35, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and $50. So what I'm gonna do is put down all of this and just grab a 50 and add that here. So now we have 1,565, and I need 1620 for this. And then annual subscription or annual bills, my moped insurance hit for $81. So let's see what 100 minus 81. I'm gonna put back $19. So let's actually put back 20. So I'm gonna put this one back down and we'll grab the 20. So 100, 20, 40, 60. And I'm gonna grab a 50 and a 10. So 160 in annual bills. And then let me just adjust that. So I remember. Okay. And then bills buffers at 500 and we didn't spend any out of that. So now my bills are all unstuffed for the month of June and ready to go for July. Now for my weekly spending, we probably drained all of this because of the wedding and the honeymoon and all the things. So let's see what we're starting with in drinks. We have 55. So I think that was here is where we ended. So then I need to pull out $25 for Dunkin'. So I'll put back a 25. And then $8 at 7-Eleven. So I'll put back 12. And then Front Porch Cafe, we got some coffee in the Outer Banks for 14. So I'll put down 15 and grab a 1. And then Exxon, one of us got a drink for $6. And then the vending machine was 3. So now I'm at -1. And we're gonna pull money from my spending and Colin's spending, but I think I'm gonna go and do that later. Yeah, let's come back to drinks. Gas, let's skip to gas. So I have 100, 120, 40, 60, 85. 185, so that's takes us here. And then we spent $33 at Shell. So I'll take out 40 and put back 7. So 5, 6, 7. And then $22 at Exxon. So I'll put down this 2 into 20. And then $28. So I'll put down 30 and grab 2. And then we paid $15 for a ferry for our honeymoon, and I'm just pulling that out of gas. So we'll put back 85. So 50, 70, 85. And then we spent $19 at BP. And then $9 on gas and Ocracoke, which is where we had our honeymoon. That was just to top us off. And so now we have 55, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And we're gonna put that towards eating out. So gas is going to be empty, and we're gonna add this cash to eating out. And then let's go and do groceries, because I think we need to do that next. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, $505, which puts us here. There was this random interest charge for $2, so I pulled it from here. So $1, $2, $3. And then we spent $160 at Harris Teeter in the Outer Banks. So we'll put down 200 and grab 40. And then we spent $108 on Ocracoke, in Ocracoke on groceries. So I'll put 120 and grab 12. So 1, 2, and 10. And then Walmart, we spent $73. So 103. That means I get to put back 30. And then now I have 100, 20, 40, 50, 61, and 162. And we're gonna put all that towards eating out. So All right, so now groceries is empty. Now that's an eating out. And then let's go and do my spending. I have $50 in here, and I bought a car part. My car was randomly missing a lug nut, so Colin got me one, and that was $46. So, or that was $4, so I'm putting back 46. So 45, 46. And then I'm gonna put all this money towards drinks just because we overspent there. And then Colin's spending, he has $25, and we're also gonna put that towards drinks. So those will be empty. So now going back to drinks, we were at -1. So I'll put back this 1, and now we're at 0. At BP, we got a drink for $3. I'll put back 2, and then $17 we spent on team coffee. So I'll put down a 20 and grab 3. Oh no. We need more 1s. So I'm gonna pull out 5. Here are 5 1s. We'll put 1 here. And then Dunkin', we spent 15. So I will put down a 20 and grab a 5. And then at a brewing company, we spent $23. So 21, 2, and 3. And then this place called Zilly's on Ocracoke, we spent $12. So 10, 5, 10, 11, and 12. So now drinks is empty. So now all we have is eating out. Okay. So we put a bunch of cash in here from different places. So I don't remember where this started though. Let's see. We added $221, so 221. So I have 1, 200, 250, 300, 320, 40, 60, 70, 85, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 95. So I think 395 is what I have here. So first up is going to be Subway. So I'll put this back now that I know where I'm at. So Subway was $28. So we'll put down 25, 26, 27, 28. And then Papa John's, $22. So 2 1s and a 20. And then $5 at Torchy's. And then I went out to eat with my mom in the Outer Banks at a place called Barrier Island Bagels, and that was $49. So I'll put down a 50 and grab a 1. And then on our honeymoon, we went to Howard's Pub on Ocracoke Island, which was so fun. So I'll put down 50 and grab 7 back. So 5, 6, 7. And then also on our honeymoon, we went to Ocracoke Coffee Company, and that was $19. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. Back porch, lunchbox at Ocracoke, we spent $41. I'll put down a 50 and grab 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we spent $42 on breakfast. So 100 minus 42, put back 58. So 55, 6, 7, 8. And then this place called Smack Mally's on Ocracoke was $71. So let's do 101, and then we'll grab 30 back. And I'm pulling a lot of honeymoon stuff from here because we overspent on the wedding, which you'll see in a minute. So I was just trying to like pull money where I could. We got breakfast at a place called Stockroom for $40. So 20, 35, and 40. And then Tulio's on the Outer Banks was $49. And then we spent $200 on drinks at a restaurant called Aqua in the Outer Banks because we paid for everyone. So there was that. And then $7 for some convenience store drink. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. So everything is out of this binder now. And then I'm just gonna see if we can condense this challenge at all. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 50. We cannot. So this binder is completely depleted except for my challenge going into July, which I'm not super surprised about after all of our spending. To our spending binder, clothes was empty and we did not spend anything out of that. And then Costco, we have $25 and I'm moving this money over to vacation because we're gonna need it. We're basically depleting every binder. Date night has 50 and we're also moving that to vacation, so that will be empty. Fun is empty and so we can't do anything there. Gifts. Gifts has 10. That's interesting. Oh, duh, 10. I guess this is staying put, so gifts will just have 10. I understand now. Okay. Haircuts, Colin, we have 120. Colin got a haircut for $41, so we'll put this back and get 100 minus 41 is 59. So 55, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So we have 50, 75, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we're gonna put all of that towards vacation as well. So haircuts will be empty. Household has $80 and we're putting that towards vacation as well to help pay for the honeymoon. Self-care was empty. So that's, oh wait, self-care wasn't empty. I mean, it is empty, but then I paid $30 for a wax tip. So I'm gonna take 20 of that from buffer, or 10 of that from buffer, and then 20 from woodworking. So instead of this being 100, it'll be 80, 50, 70, 80 in woodworking. And then 60 of it we're gonna put towards vacation. So 20 is left in woodworking. I'm gonna get a better 20. And then the yard has $70 and we're putting that towards vacation. You'll see why in a minute. And then buffer is empty because we spent it on self-care. So that is gonna do it for this binder. Also pretty much depleted except for $20 in woodworking and $10 in gifts. So starting over in July. Okay, baby blue is next. And we didn't spend anything out of holidays, so I'm just gonna, oh wait, this is not the holiday binder. We didn't spend anything on holidays though. We ended up not spending anything on Father's Day because it was right before our wedding, and Colin's mom paid for his dad's Father's Day gift, and I never got my dad anything, so I'm gonna keep it for now. 4th of July, we also, I'm pretty sure, didn't spend any money on, but I'm gonna keep it for now. And then Halloween has 50, 70, 90, 100, which I'll take to the bank. And that is going to be fully funded. And then Thanksgiving is empty, so we will get started with that in July. Birthdays, we did spend some money. My friend Lauren, I spent $64, so there's 50, and then we're gonna pull, because we did not buy this person a birthday gift, 50, 100, minus 64, so I can put back 36, 25, 20, 35, 36. Okay, so now Lauren's birthday's done. Next up is Colin's mom. She has 100. And then Colin's brother has 25. And then Colin's dad will get this $35. And this one will go to the $1 challenge. So we have 20, 40, 50, 65, and 70. So I'm just gonna grab a 50. And now Colin's dad has 70. And those are our July birthdays, so good that we're almost done with that. Let's see, coaching. We didn't spend anything. It's supposed to have $500 though. Did I just pull that out? I don't know why it's empty. I think it's supposed to have a 500. Did I move this? I did. Okay, so this is supposed to be empty. So I'm gonna put 2 PT minus 500, so that is back at 0. Okay. And then Colin's 30th birthday we did not spend, but we have 540, and that is all condensed, as good as it can get. That is coming up in August. Electronics, we have 1,100, and that is fully funded, but I don't know that I have a fully funded slip. And then first home, I'm pretty sure is condensed, yes. So that's all condensed. Future baby, I think, is also condensed. I don't know why this has 280 though. I'll check on that. This has 280. And then medical is also condensed. Okay. I need to check on future baby. Why does it have 280? 1, 2, 50, 70, 80. I don't know. I'll figure that out another day. Okay. I will figure that out after this video. Okay, on to Big Blue. This one we're gonna pull some stuff. So starting with cars, I think we are done with this. We have 150, yes. So nothing to pull from cars. Pulled all that last time. Need to rebuild this. Christmas is condensed, I think. Let's just make sure. 123, yeah. This is all condensed for Christmas, and we obviously haven't spent any Christmas money, so there's that. And then vacation. This is where we are spending some money because the wedding went over a little. So to be able to pay for the honeymoon, I pulled from vacation. So we are going to add in what I think should be $374. So 150, 152. 250, 270, 290, 310, 330, 340, 350, 355, 360, 361, 2, 3, and 4. Wait, so 51, 52, 250, 270, 290, 310, 330, 340, 350, 364. I'm missing a 10. Oh, I was supposed to pull the 10 from gifts. I thought that I was supposed to pull that. So 374 now. Okay, I'll go back and fix that before I forget. So 2 vacay. So all that's left in that binder is just woodworking. Okay, so we're adding 374 in here, and we spent $1,025. So 50, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 9, 20, 40, 60, 980, 990, 1000. I'm gonna sneeze. We're not. 1000, 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that will do it for our honeymoon spending. I didn't itemize that because there was just way too much. It was like lots of different activities and food and drink and all that. So now vacation is going to be empty and we are going to rebuild that before our fall vacations that we're taking for people's weddings. So that's it for Big Blue. And now let's do the business before we do wedding, because I don't really think there's much. Pretty sure this is condensed, yeah. Okay, so I think just have to pull from bills. So let's see, YouTube Premium we already paid, so QuickBooks is $35, $20.35, and then that's all we need to pay. And I think everything else is condensed. Yes, okay. So that's all we had to pull out of this binder. So now let's do the wedding, the great unstuffing. So before I left, I pulled out this amount of money from my tip binder, and yes, did I put that money back? Whatever I didn't spend, we'll see. Okay, so I took that amount out, and then I took out $400 just to have in cash. So then I kind of lumped everything in bigger categories. So between basically June 17th and July 1st, I spent $1,698 on the house, which obviously we did not budget that much originally. So I moved, because we only had $1,000 in here, so I moved some money around. So we have 500, 1,000, 1,001, 2, 340. So I need to pull more than that from Beach House. So let's start with spray tan actually, because I think I have that for beauty. We have 120. Yes, so spray tan is done. And then let's do Beach House next, just because I'm gonna get confused. So for the house, I'm gonna pull some money from the welcome party, I think. So we have 500, 1,000, and then 300. So we need another 300. So 1, 2, 300. So this should be 600. So 1,000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600. So 1,600. And then $98. So we have 40. Let's do 50, 70, 90, and then let's see if there's a 10 anywhere. Yes. So 50, 70, 90, 100. So we'll put down 2 ones. I'm just gonna put those over here. Okay, so now Beach House spending is done. Spray tan's done. Honeymoon spending. We spent $1,881. So pull that fully funded out. So we have 1,000, 2,000. So let's do 2,000 minus 1,881. And then let's do 2,001 minus 1,881. So we're gonna put back 120. And that's it for honeymoon spending. So we have this 620 that we can put elsewhere. So that was honeymoon spending. The hotel rooms were $1,543. So we have 1,000, 1, 2, 3, 400, 500, 20, 40, 60. So 1560 minus 1543, I can put back $17. So 10, 15, 16, 17. So now, hotel rooms is all good. Okay, so now let's go to reception. Our final reception spending was $2,003. So let's do 1, 2, and 3. There goes the $3, and then 2,000. So 1,500 and 2,000. So then we can put this all together. And that was our reception spending. And then our final welcome party spending was $8,946. So let's add all of this to this. So I think we're gonna need it here. So we need 8,900, so like $9,000. So 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 5, 6, 7, 8, 900, 950. Okay, wait, 5, 6, 7,000. And then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 70, 90. This is another 1,000. This is 8,000. So I need 946 still. So let's put all this down. So we have $25, but we need 946. I think is this where I go negative? Yes. Okay. So 946 minus 25. So we owe 921. I had sticky notes around here. Here we go. I owe you $921 for the welcome. Okay. And then we're going to jump back to our wedding gift money because we spent $160 on parasailing that someone gifted us. So we'll put down $200 and put back $40. And then someone gifted us a schooner, sunset schooner ride for $100. So I'll put that down as well because that got spent. And then we got wedding gift money. We got $3,976. So I can put that in. So 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, and then 900. Let's do 500, 6, 7, 8, 900. 50, 75, and 76. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3,000, 5, 6, 7, 8, 950, 75, and 76. Okay, so that is getting added to the gift money that we've received. So now let's condense this a little bit. So now in wedding gift money that we've received, we have 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. So let's trade all that for a 5K. That is crazy that we got that much money. I haven't like done any of this math really until right now. So 5,000, 500, 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 400, 450, 470, 490, 500. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 500. Yeah. So let's put that down and grab a 500 slip. And then 20, 40, 55. And then we'll put the 1 towards the $1 challenge. Wow. Okay. So we have, wow, $6,555 that people gave us. Some of this was for a grill and an espresso machine that I just ordered. So that's not part of this unstuffing, but it'll be part of the next one because I'd already planned for this when I purchased that. So some of this is going to go down because it was money given up for a specific reason. So we wanted to get those things. Okay. And then I forgot about $105 for a Walmart order. So $921 plus 105. But let me put this 1 back. So minus 1. So I owe myself $1,025 for this. So we're going to work towards paying ourselves back for this over the next month. So you'll see us still stuffing wedding, and it's just to pay down this bit. And then I had to pull from the thank you envelope and preservation. So I'm going to start saving for those in addition. But for now, we'll just leave it at that. So, okay. So that's the wedding binder. I also think I might owe myself back some money because I didn't use all this tip money. So I'm going to say tip money and cash because I need to look into that. Okay. Hi, future Kristen here. You know who messed up? Me, in the best way. So here you'll see that I took out tip money to put in my tip binder. I did that before I left. In the welcome party spending here, I also counted the tip money. So I double counted it. So basically I redid the numbers and I owe myself some money back in here, which means I'm not, we were within budget, which is crazy. Okay, so all my gift money should be correct. So all I'm gonna do now is go, we should have basically $8,040 left. And I'm gonna subtract this. We have 6,000 and then 555. So we should have $1,485 left. So before I mess this up, let's put 1,400, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then $85. I'm so excited, y'all. I like went to work. I had a whole day. I came home and I was like, let's figure out why I was so off. And I'm just a silly little goose. 50, 70, 85. Okay. So this is $1,485. So now let's go see what I owed myself. Oh, so excited that I was under budget. So I owe myself $1,025. So minus $1,025 means, I guess I can just take out $1,025. So I have $460 left. So this is gone. We actually owe ourselves nothing. And now I can stuff our thank yous, which I have no clue how much thank you notes are going to cost. So I think I'm going to put 400 in thank yous and then the 60 in preservation. And we still need to save money because I want to preserve my dress, and that's going to be about $800. Maybe I need to get a quote. So we're going to keep stuffing this, but I'm not in the negative anymore. So we in here have $8,040 in this binder, and a lot of that is gift money, and I'm obviously going to distribute that in a future video. And then we've also got like gift cards and things. We've got like Crate and Barrel gift cards out the wazoo and Amazon gift cards, so those we also get to use in the future. This is the Amazon gift card. I don't know what this one was. That's also Amazon. So got some gift cards, got some cash that we're probably going to put towards our first house, but we'll see. I have paid off the welcome party, so I don't owe myself any money. Now I'm just saving for future expenses. So when we get our photos, we're going to order nice thank you notes. And then I'm going to preserve my dress. So just wanted to come in here and update you because I did like we did overspend because I had to use the vacation money and all of our weekly spending money basically to cover the cost of the honeymoon, right? And this binder, I don't owe myself money in anymore. So yes, we still technically overspent, but no, I like don't owe myself money anymore. So anyway, just wanted to throw that in here. Back to your regularly scheduled program. So that should be everything. Let's count up how much we spent in our either taking to the bank or taking out of the bank to pay down credit cards. It is probably going to be my biggest one ever because of the wedding. I know it was not maybe as exciting as normal because I didn't list out every single item, but I would have been here for 12 years if I had done that. So I'm happy to give y'all a rundown of what we spent that money on. If you want it, just let me know in the comments. But I just did not have the capacity to write out each individual charge. I do have it all in a spreadsheet, but I just didn't want to waste the paper and the time because I'm just so behind on life right now and I needed to save some time. So, okay, so let's count up all the prop money first. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, 10,000. So that's 10. I'm gonna forget. So, and then 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, another 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, another 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 900, and another 1,000. So this is 13,000 right here. Okay, so 13,000. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 1,200. And then 1250, 13, 1350, 14, 1450, 15, 1550, 16, 1650, 17, 17, 20, 40, 60, 80, 18, 20, 40, 60, 80, 19, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2,000. So plus 2,000. So this is 15,000. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 320, 340, 350, 360, 370, 380, 390, 400, 410, 20, 430, 435, 440, 445, 450, 455, 460, 465, 470, 475, 480. So plus 480. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So $15,495. I do believe this is my biggest unstuffing ever. So that is super exciting. And thank you so much for watching and for being here and for following along on my wedding saving and spending journey. It's been a wild one. We had the absolute best wedding. I will talk more about it in future videos, but just know it was amazing and worth every penny. And it was exactly what we wanted it to be and no regrets. Not a single dollar, not a single letter. Just, it was perfect. So thank you for being here and I'll catch you in my next one.